What's up, guys? And today I'll be talking about the new IPO Bitgo and giving some reasons why I think this stock could pop on its first day. So, Bitgo is a prominent institutional digital asset custody and infrastructure provider that was founded in 2013, and they manage over $104 billion in assets with a focus on security. Their evidence leads towards strong recent growth, with revenue reaching nearly $10 billion in the first 9 months of 2025, though profitability remains modest at around 0.4% margins due to market volatility. Bitgo provides secure storage, wallet, staking, and trading services for digital assets, primarily serving institutions, high net worth individuals, and governments. So think like the JP Morgans, the big banks, the hedge funds, the financial managers, and even like seriously high net worth individuals. It pioneered multi-signature wallets and supports over 1,550 assets, with 95% held in cold storage for enhanced security. They emphasize compliance, and they have many licenses in the U.S. I think they have a national banking charter. Europe, they have some, and so with Asia. It has created over 9.3 million wallets and serves ecosystems like El Salvador's Chivo Bitcoin wallet and Bhutan's digital assets. Bitgo's finances show rapid but uneven growth, driven by digital asset sales, over 80% of revenue, and staking. For the 9 months ended September 30th, 2025, revenue hit $10 billion, with $35.3 million in net income, but margins are thin due to high costs. Assets on platform grew 192% year over year to $104 billion, but is mainly concentrated in top assets like Bitcoin and probably things like Ethereum too. So Bitgo offers many types of services. They cater mainly to institutional clients such as asset managers, hedge funds, corporations. They also support El Salvador's Bitcoin wallet and Bhutan's crypto treasury. Their core offerings include qualified wallets with 100% cold storage and up to $250 million in insurance, which is a ton. They have self-custody wallets using multi-party computation for enhanced security, and staking services across major networks like SWI, where they have 68.3% of staked assets, Solana, and Ethereum. Their Go network facilitates 24/7 instant settlements, while Prime services provide trading, lending, and borrowing with competitive pricing. Emerging products like stablecoin as a service and crypto as a service for on-chain development aim to expand into DeFi and tokenized assets, which I think tokenized assets is huge. Their revenue streams are diversified but heavily tilted towards their digital asset sales and some in staking. In the market context, Bitgo operates in a competitive landscape where institutional custody is projected to grow into finance. Competitors include Anchorage Digital, Fireblocks, Coinbase Institutional, and Gemini Custody. But unlike volatile exchanges, Bitgo's fee-based model offers stability, though it faces pressure from DeFi alternatives and traditional banks entering crypto. The IPO aligns with a wave of crypto listings, i.e. Circle and Bullish, which I'll talk about later in the video, and planned ones like Kraken. Testing investor appetite for post-2025 macroeconomic challenges, including tariff and AI sell-offs. Looking ahead, the IPO success could validate crypto infrastructure as a public market play, with proceeds earmarked for acquisitions and product innovation like stablecoins. However, risks abound. Regulatory shifts, cybersecurity threats, and economic downturns could especially erode value. With over 4,900 clients and a focus on underserved markets like governments, Bitgo is well positioned for growth if crypto adoption continues, but investors must navigate the sector's inherent uncertainties. So now we can take a look at their website too. They have partners: SoFi, Polygon, Bitstamp, so all big names. $9.3 million. They are the number one custodian staking provider. All the things I talked about before. Um, what else was there? So yeah, it's just like a crypto like wallet company. They offer many different services. Yeah, qualified custody, all of this stuff. Um, where is there like so yeah, if you want to pause the video now, you can read a bit about them or just go to their website. But yeah, this is where I got some of my information. They're one of the first companies to offer like, yeah, multi-signature wallets. But now let's take a look at some technical stuff. So first I want to look at two other similar IPOs. These both happened in I think 2020, yeah, 2025. When was this? This was June, and the other one was in yeah, August. All right, so first we can look at Circle, which this is more of a stablecoin company, but it's all like crypto related in my opinion. So as you can see, Circle went up about 315% pre-IPO, which is like absolutely crazy. This company went nuts. This was also when crypto was kind of rallying, which if you look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin has started to rally up again. So I think that this IPO, as long as crypto doesn't fall and it keeps rising, this IPO could go huge. I mean, it's basically tied in with crypto. It's kind of one of like, it'll trade like a crypto, like one of those crypto proxies. And then we can also take a look at Bullish, which this company had less kind of like sound fundamentals, I guess you would say. But I think they were listed at $60, I think, a share. Actually, let me check. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so, yeah, so, oh my god, that's actually kind of crazy. Alright, so, Bullish, if you had used Robinhood, the IPO price was $37, and it went all the way up to 118 in one day, which is a 210% gain, which is absolutely crazy. So as you can see, these crypto companies have just popped on IPO day, and I think that Bitgo could definitely do the same. There's also another company called Gemini. I think that one only popped like 30% on its opening day, but even still, I think that even if this stock only popped on the first day and then went down, I think you could easily probably get a 50% gain on it. Obviously, it depends how many shares you get allocated, but overall, I think that this is going to be a great IPO to invest in. I myself will definitely buy in shares, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about this new IPO. I think it looks like a really good buy. So thanks so much, guys.